the 17th first-time winner on the PGA Tour this year. Smacked his fiancée with a ball.
Bonus.
Of all the people to hit, though.
Yeah. Think about it.
I know that the guy that's accurate enough with the ball to be able to win a PGA tournament smacks his fiancée.
You make it sound like it was an accident.
It was an accident.
It was not. What did you just say? Of all the people there to hit,
it's odd.
He just happens to hit his fiancée. How many people probably watch those games? 200 or 300 from,
more than that.
Whatever. What do you call the sidelines?
Gallery.
From the gallery.
Thousands.
And he hits his fiancée. Granted, she's probably standing up front.
He's right by him. That's why.
No, he was aiming at her.
Aiming at her.
Nobody would ever convict him of killing his fiancée on TV or wherever this happened.
Yeah.
God, you hear about all these things and you smack your head and go, I didn't think of that.
He earned 6. This is odd.
And see, here's the thing. Not only did he whack her, he won. So obviously, he's not an errant golfer to where the balls just go in different directions.
No.
He knows exactly what he's doing. If he was smart, he would have whacked her. I tell you why he won. Went ahead and won because he didn't kill her.
Yeah.
If he had killed her, he'd have thrown the game. Well, look, he can't play golf. By winning, we know that he can play golf, but he didn't kill her.
He won $666,000 for one game.
All right, killed her, he wouldn't win nothing.
No.
Because he'd have thrown the game.
The word on the street is that Vince McMahon set out a memo explaining that he wants more tasteless controversy in the Triple H Kane feud for one more reason. Ratings. The quarter-hour ratings during the Triple H video segment were among the best Raw has had. So,
wasn't there something from last week or the week before about necrophilia?
Yeah. I read that, but I can't remember what it was.
Dan, do you have Gary's phone number?
Yeah, I do.
Because Gary will know. He's probably home right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in front of the TV. Big glass, Flintstones glass. Used to be a jelly jar.
I remember that.
Big Flintstones glass full of Kool-Aid. Waiting for his pot pie to finish cooking. Just a matter of minutes before he's laying in bed peeing in it. Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
Take him off the air first. Gary, it's Russ. Can I talk to you on the air? Okay. Hey, what was this thing from the last week or the week before about with WWE? Some kind of necrophilia thing. Do you know?
Necrophilia thing?
That's where you sleep with dead people.
I had no idea.
You didn't hear anything about that come up?
No.
What was the story you just read, JD?
It was.
Hold on, Gary. What are you having for dinner?
Done ate, buddy.
What'd you have?
Had me a little piece of roast, had me some green vegetables, and had me a little salad.
Why are you eating roast? That's got a lot of fat in it.
No, just a little piece, and I've cut way back on my intake.
How many ounces?
Oh, well, I don't know. It wasn't very big, I know that. Not very much. Not what I used to been eating, that's for sure.
You want us to
waiting here a little bit, and I fix to hop on my exercise bike.
Hold on a second.
And every time I hop on my exercise bike, I think when I get down to about 220, 210, it's over for you, boy.
How much did I bet him he couldn't do it?
Whatever you want to bet.
Didn't I promise him money if he lost?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say how much?
I think it was $500.
Did I really say that much?
I think $500.
Yeah, you ain't gonna lose it.
I want Dan. I want Eddie. I want you. I want O'Mal all to pitch in. Because, baby, I'm going down. Because the next big thing is the next big thing.
Yeah. Hold on a second. JD, read the story.
Okay, it says the word on the street is Vince McMahon sent out a memo explaining he wants more tasteless controversy in the Triple H Kane feud for one reason.
Who are those two guys, Gary?
Triple H is Stephanie McMahon's boyfriend. They had a big deal. She was on Howard Stern talking about him. They lived together.
Yeah.
Triple H came up through the ranks with Shawn Michaels years ago.
Yeah.
And he's a superstar. He's supposed to be like, he's called The Game. He goes, I am the game. And he's a monster. And Kane is been in the WWE, WWF / whatever for gosh forever.
This guy's almost 50 and knows everything about wrestling.
I know. Watches it.
And he used to wrestle years ago, and he comes out with big red deal. He's got a mask, and yeah, I heard something about it, but I didn't hear the full details. I heard some people talking about it, but I actually didn't see it.
He sounds normal, except for the fact he's talking about wrestling.
Yeah. Anyway, he's under a lot of controversy because of it. That's Vince McMahon, though. I mean,
I understand. They're just trying to pump up the ratings.
Oh yeah, kind of like you.
Right. Is that on? Do you have to pay for that? WWE?
WWE. It comes on now. It comes on tonight. Now, I don't know what. I haven't been watching it on Monday night. I've been watching it on Thursday because Thursday SmackDown.
Yeah.
And I got Stephanie McMahon, all those good-looking ladies.
Right.
Tonight we're supposed to find out whether Triple H survived Kane's revenge.
I think that's on Fox, isn't it?
Oh no, it's on GPN. It's on cable. Matter of fact, I may go over to a friend of mine's and watch that tonight.
Do you don't have cable?
No, I don't have cable. I wish I did.
Maybe I can, if you lose all that weight, maybe I can get Century Satellite to hook you up with a free dish.
I'll tell you what, Russ, you're the man.
Let me ask you something. When you're watching the thing...
I'd love to have cable.
I know you would.
I mean, I would.
This is better than cable.
Russ, I live in Pleasant Grove.
I understand that. And the great thing is you can get all these channels, and you look at all these naked women, and you can get on the mattress, you can cut a slit in it, and start humping it, pretend like you're having sex with a woman.
Let me tell you something, Punk. You better shut your mouth and know your role. Because I'm going to tell you, when I get this weight off, I'm coming to the station, and that buddy... I'm going to tear it apart.
Here's what you can do with the slit in the mattress. You throw in some warm yogurt and a couple of teaspoons of tuna. Listen to me. I'll tell you how to have sex with a woman.
Don't you ever underestimate the next big thing.
What do you throw? Click.
I'll tell you. One step ahead of you every day. Don't you think I
Well, you got the tuna in there to kind of give it the aroma.
Okay.
Hey, guess what, Russ?
And then the cottage cheese. Because she's sick.
I got something to tell you.
And that's all Gary deserves.
Hey, Russ. I got something to tell you. Russ.
Yeah.
I went up to Minions earlier to get some medicine for Mom, and guess what?
Well, wait a minute. What's wrong with your mom?
Well, she hasn't been feeling good, but she has to take some medicine. But guess what?
Is it a yeast infection?
Guess what?
I can't guess.
I was walking down the aisle, and I heard somebody holler, Gary, and they said, Gary, can I ask you a question? Do you call the Russ Martin Show? I said, I sure do. He said, man, you're great. I said, I know. I make a show because I'm the next big thing.
Click. There we go. Yeah, I saw that. What are they, like $100? $125?
A quarter, yeah.
For a doll of a fat chick. You know what it is?
Yeah, they actually...
Hold on, let me do traffic here.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, 540 check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Premier Laser Center. Call them now and ask about the new 3-point shot package. Call 940-312-5432 for more details. The westbound 635 LBJ at TI Boulevard. There's an accident blocking the exit ramp. Northbound 635 LBJ at Northwest Highway. There's an accident. Eastbound 930 the old turnpike at Walker Boulevard. There's an accident on the ramp to go northbound. Loop 12, that's blocking one lane in the right shoulder. And let's see, southbound 935 South Earl Thornton, just before Laurel Land Road. There's an accident blocking the left lane. Northbound on the Dallas North Tollway and Lemon Avenue, an accident involving 3 vehicles. It's blocking the left and right lane. And finally in Bedford, westbound Highway 183 at Bedford Road, there's an accident. That's causing a bit of a delay. This report brought to you by Carfax. Are you in the market for a used car? Don't get stuck with a lemon. Go to Carfax.com. CARFAX. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. And the new 105.3 FM Quiet Lightning.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. Here we go. Weather-wise, it's raining on you, no matter pretty much where you are right now. The storm's moving off to the northeast. Going to rain off and on all night tonight. 54 for the low, then 71 and partly sunny tomorrow. We have 61 degrees currently and rain at the Talk That Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Let me read this email. It's a great visual. This is talking about dogs, reminded me of my grandma's dog. She had me help her take Bob, half Doberman, half Shepherd, to the vet. She'd always shovel his poop over the fence into the neighbor's yard. For 2 days, she couldn't find his poop, so after giving him an enema, she thought his bowels had blocked up. She had me put him in my truck to take him to the vet. He was so pissed off by her doing the enema that he tried to attack us. So we put a muzzle on him. This made her feel bad, so she got a hot dog for him to eat. She put it in his mouth, but he couldn't eat it because he had the muzzle on. So now it's just hanging out his mouth. We head to the vet. On the way there, he keeps running in circles, chasing his ass. Come to find out, he ate some scraps she had for him that she was saving in a bread sack.
Oh, no.
He ate the plastic bread sack, and now it's kind of hung up something, and it's sticking out of his butt. So here we are, going down the road with this big dog and a muzzle, a hot dog hanging out of his mouth, and a plastic bag flapping from his ass. Then it just says the dog made it. So, congratulations.
God. Oh, dear Lord.
I'm just hanging on to the visual.
Yeah.
Because we had a dog one time that ate a Mrs. Baird's wrapper, chasing it around the backyard, trying to pull it out of her ass.
Got halfway out.
Actually, it was his ass. Oh, it came out eventually. We never caught him. But it was just funny. Is it Mrs. Baird's? No, I was wondering because I remember seeing the little balloons. Mrs. Baird's would have been zigzag lines.
Yes.
Is that Dewana? Are you sure? Yeah, we'll be able to tell soon enough. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, it's the amazing Dewana Bird.
Hi.
Have you seen pictures of JD recently?
No, I haven't.
Because you've known JD almost as long as I have.
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of him, and you tell me if his head doesn't look bigger than it used to be.
Gosh.
Well, now, the last time I noticed, JD, that's been a little while back, a few weeks, I guess, when I was over at the station, remember?
Oh, that's right. You've been here recently. Didn't his head look too big for his body?
Yeah, he did kind of remind me. What, JD? It kind of reminded me of, who was that guy, Dukakis, that ran for president?
Yeah, sort of.
But JD's got a fine-looking bottom.
But don't you think from the neck up, his head looks like it's gotten too big somehow? It didn't used to be.
I wonder what caused that.
My head did not get big to want to quit it.
Well, I'm just wondering because how good looking you are now or something. Maybe that, physically, I guess you could take on the symptoms physically after having them mentally.
My head is...
All right, now
has he changed in his attitude any?
My mistake. I shouldn't have asked.
What?
Nothing. What can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to ask, you know how I believe in prayer, okay?
What's the matter?
I want to ask all your listeners, because I do believe in prayer, to pray for Michelle now.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to. Am I on the air?
No.
Am I on the air?
It's we're in the middle of a break.
Am I on the air?
It's okay to call Claude an MF right now because we're in the middle of a break. Because nobody's going to hear it.
I don't trust you. JD, are we on the air?
Yes.
Okay.
Call Claude
Please,
call Claude an MF.
I'm not calling Claude that, and you know it.
Man, I've seen.
Besides, I might want to be nice to him tonight. Now, listen. Let me tell this seriously.
I have seen her get so mad at him.
Don't you say that.
All right.
Say
it's not true.
in all
Say
seriousness.
it's not true. I don't want to talk about... No, listen to me. You know I love you.
Uh-huh.
Nobody gives a rat's ass about me and my dog. This is
they
just...
do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they
That's
don't.
where you're wrong.
Yes,
No,
they really
I'm not.
do.
No, they
You
don't.
believe in prayer, don't you?
Yes.
I don't care.
And the
Listen,
power
when
of prayer
Dan
can
said,
heal
as much as I
anything.
like...
So if you
Hold on a
ask for
second.
people-
She's driving me nuts.
I know.
Much as I care about Dan and his family, especially his family, that little zapped wife of his.
Yes.
If somebody was sick in his family, I'd be concerned for Dan, but I wouldn't give a rat's ass about anybody else. That's why I'm telling you. Nobody cares about, even though that's all I've thought about over the past 4.5 days, nobody gives a rat's ass.
Everybody in the building stops, and every time I go somewhere, everybody asks.
Why would anybody care about my dog?
Why did Gribben from the sales department stick his head in here? That's all he asked
Because
about.
he wants it to get back to me, so I'll do something nice for him.
Well, also the guys from...
Are you done yapping?
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
well, just hold on. Because he
Engineering.
wants it to get back to me
People that
so
have-
I could do something for him.
No.
That is not so.
It is.
Not everybody's like that. And I'm telling you, if you let me tell everybody out there,
Nobody's gonna pray for my
They will
dog.
say a prayer, and it will help
Nobody's gonna
Michelle
pray for my
because they
dog.
have done tests and found out that prayer does help people that are in the hospital that don't even know you're praying for them. They don't have as many complications after surgery. It works.
Can we pray for something bad to happen to somebody?
No.
Why not? You
We
said
just
prayer
don't.
works.
We pray for good stuff, okay? And we're praying for Michelle now, okay?
Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
Well, it's, you
But
know.
I'm telling nobody cares about me and my dilemma with my dog.
Would you people out there tell
No,
Russ
just
how we
shut.
care? Would y'all tell him how we care? He gets this little, every once in a while, and nobody loves me, gonna eat what?
What?
Yeah, you need to quit that.
I don't even know what you're talking
People
about.
out there care about you, and they care
Don't
about
you have a book
you.
signing or something coming up you'd like to promote?
Yes, I do have a book signing, but
I knew it. So this got nothing about me and praying for my dog. It's to
praying for
pray
your
that
dog.
it is
That's right.
not.
Yes, I did, and I do have a book signing.
It's your
tomorrow
little
night.
pathetic attempt to get on the air and act like you care about me.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me? What did?
Excuse me?
What did you just? Russell Martin, what did you just say to me?
Are you going to call me an MF?
You know what I'm thinking.
Oh, seriously, just when she said that,
Right.
I got this sick feeling, this warm, sick feeling that went from my chest all the way down to like the middle of my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
I swear
I
to
cannot
God.
believe you just said that to me. Of all people, you just said what you did
Oh,
to
my
me.
head.
What did you say?
I said, where's your book signing?
It's tomorrow at Cedar Hill at Barnes & Noble. I cannot believe you just said that.
Is that right off of 67?
Yes.
67 and what?
I don't know. 67 is right. You'll see it going into Cedar Hill. And it's at 7
Watch,
o'clock.
I'll
But that's not
she's
why I
gone
called.
now,
I
okay.
called about Michelle.
I want to make sure that people get a chance to come out and see your new book, Ghost Talk.
Well, but they're also going to need to be saying a prayer for you in a minute.
Go ahead and just apologize.
I'm very serious.
I'm sorry.
You hurt my feelings then.
I'm sorry.
Well,
And it's very sweet of you to call and ask about Michelle.
okay. Oh, I'm overlooking.
It's funny. The one person the dog's named after, I ain't heard from.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, that aggravates me.
Well, they're not together anymore.
Yeah, but we're
Well,
still
it's still
talking. She knows the dog is sick. And she knows that she's in ICU. And she knows that I went and sat with her in a little dark room by myself, just me and my dog, and I held her. She couldn't do anything.
Yes, she did.
But let little paste poots.
Yes. Bless her heart.
And, of course, they don't warn you when they come back in the room to get the dog.
No.
So they go, okay, we're ready to take her. And you look up, you look like somebody beat the crap out of you because your eyes are all red and snot's going down your nose.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's okay to love something like that, Russ. It's okay to love
At least knock on
another
the door so I can
spirit.
do a farmer hanky before they...
Well, it's okay. It's okay to love. And I'll tell you something else. If you ask women that listen to you, they love men that care. So, and here's your way to get more women now if you think about it.
That's what I need.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, there's people in this building that you can't do anything for, people in engineering, people in the business office that have come up and asked. Stop by the office and ask.
JD, one of these days we're going to change him a little bit, aren't we?
No.
You don't think so?
But that's seriously, that's very sweet of you to think about me and the dog and your book signing.
Do you love Michelle?
Yes, I do. No, I just dumped $3,000 because I can't stand the bitch.
Well, see.
Wait a minute, which one are you talking about? The dog or the...
Uh-huh. I'm talking about the puppy.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and see,
have I been distraught all weekend?
Yes, and
okay,
I know that, and everybody else out there worries about you for that, and it doesn't matter. Even if they hate you, Russ, they're gonna.
If I were a listener, I wouldn't care.
Well,
but you're different.
They do,
and I bet you would if it was about a puppy.
Nobody else has seen the little visual of going in there and she can't move, a little tube running into her. Nobody else has. I've seen that. That's why I care.
No.
Nobody else has.
That's not so. People can empathize.
Yes, I guess.
People can empathize because everybody has had something that's a pet, and I call them little people with fur, but
little retarded people.
They're not retarded.
Dewana, if they were human beings, they'd be retarded.
They would not.
I said this a few weeks ago. When I was a kid, we wanted our own retarded. I wanted my own retarded brother, and my parents couldn't have one, so I shaved the dog.
You are so bad. You are so bad.
Oh, well then, I would recommend you not laugh at that because that questions your credibility.
I can't help it. You are so bad. Sometimes you say things and I go, oh God, I can't believe I'm laughing at that.
That's because it's true. Seriously, go take a look at a dog. Go get give me a medium-sized dog.
Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, get a Cocker Spaniel and shave it bald. And put pants on it, a bow tie, and shoes that don't fit. Tell me it wouldn't look like a retarded kid.
Russ, only you would.
Maybe tape the eyes back a little bit. So.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, that's
I'm
enough.
surprised you're not talking about stapling.
And name it Corky.
Oh God. I'm not believing you. I'm not.
Okay.
JD, you'd think you'd rub off on him a little. God.
All right. So, that was very sweet of you. I appreciate you thinking about the dog.
Well, I do. You know, and it's not the dog. It's Michelle. Okay?
What?
That's your puppy.
Oh, I understand that. Okay. So, what's going to happen?
I think that if everybody out there with me prays right now for that puppy, it's going to help her. And I think that I've told you, and I think that it's something that started in the intestinal tract or thereabout in the stomach area or the abdomen area.
Are they going to get rid of it?
They can, yes.
That's not a yes.
That is a yes. I feel that she wants to live, and I feel that she's going to live.
Because if she doesn't make it, I'm going to have to kill one of your dogs.
Russ?
That's only fair.
That is not.
It is after you killed my dog.
That is not. That's not even funny now.
That's a little
Those are my babies, and you know it. Just like your baby.
My dog dies, I'm going to have to kill one of yours.
Well, then kill my dog.
I didn't kill it.
No. That's not even.
I'm kidding.
I know you are.
All right.
Because I know how much you love animals.
All right, so she's going to make it or not? And don't leave like a gray area.
I feel like she's going to make it.
Okay.
Okay?
When will she come home?
I think it's going to be either, and I hear like a Tuesday or Wednesday, like a Wednesday. I hope it's this week.
It ain't going to be this week. I saw her today.
It's this week.
It's not.
It could be. She could make a real recovery, especially if everybody's praying for her.
Okay. Well, then we'll see. We'll shoot for Wednesday.
Okay. Because
see, when she starts doing that, when you start doing that stutter talk, you're listening to the voices in your head, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Most of the time.
Yeah. What are your dead people saying?
They've told me they're not saying that she's going to the other side. They've not told me that. And I'm going to tell you, even with Muffin, y'all both remember Muffin. Mm-hmm. With that, they told me this will be the last time you bathe her. This will be the last time you cut her hair. She's coming to us now, Yeah. They did that the whole time.
Those are the dead people?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I've not heard that with her.
What do the cartoon people say?
I don't talk with cartoon people.
Not even ghost cartoons?
I haven't seen any.
All right, I'm just checking.
Okay, but I do see an angel with her.
That's not a good sign.
That is a good sign.
All right.
I've had angels with me all my life. That's a good sign. Well, now you have to worry, don't you? She might start talking to dead people. Well, she already has been.
What color are your angels?
It's according.
How big are they? Are they like little bitty, like size of a pea?
Some are, some are large.
Little black angels?
No, not like that. That is really bad. You are bad.
I think, you know what? I think I'm doing an incredible job today, considering that somebody very close to me is on the brink of death.
Yes, I understand
I think it's been an exceptional show.
It's been a great show.
I understand that part, okay? And I know you're trying to cover your feelings. I know that, too, because I know how deeply you love when you love.
I'm a very sensitive person.
Yes, you are.
Call Claude an MF.
I'm not going to do that.
I swear to God, I'll hit the delay.
No, you will not.
Yes, I will.
You think I believe you?
I'll hit it.
Yeah.
You trust me.
Uh-huh. And besides that, why would I want to call him that? He's a good guy.
Okay. When is your book signing again tomorrow?
It's at 7 o'clock tomorrow at Cedar Hill at the Barnes & Noble on...
Are you going to do any readings?
I'm going to talk to people and then do a book signing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a discussion and whatever else. So I'm sure I'll probably do some of that, too.
Well, that was very sweet of you to call up and pitch your book signing.
That's not what I was doing. And you know it.
What a coincidence. It's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is, but that was not why I did that. I called to see about her.
You remember that sick feeling in your chest? You want it again?
No, I don't, because really, when she asked me that question earlier, is it right here? It was just like all of a sudden I had acid reflux. Is that the word?
Yeah.
The way you acted about that, you should have.
Okay.
And I'm not wishing that.
So you think she's coming home Wednesday?
It's either this Wednesday or next. I want her. See, now, I'm feeling about her the way I feel about mine because I know how much you love her. And I know the power of prayer, so I know that things can turn around for her.
She's right.
Okay?
What? The power of prayer.
You really think that's going to change anything with her being...
Yes.
People that don't know my dog is going to pray. First of all, just think of the concept.
Focused energies.
Yes, it works. It works.
I mean, literally, hate to agree, but she's right.
She is right. Why would you hate to agree with that?
Scientifically proven it.
Yes.
The power of prayer?
Yes.
Yes.
What about for atheists? What if something happened to Dan's family?
It does not matter. If Dan had something wrong with him and people were praying for his health or his good, and even if he didn't know they were doing it, it would work. It works.
So if there was something around Dan that was near death, we could pray for it. All right, well, now pray for Dan's show.
I knew where that was going.
Well, that's the only way I could work into it.
That was cold and cruel, wasn't it, Dan?
Not as cruel as you stumbling over it when they asked you if you had any predictions about my show.
Yeah, Dewana and I have that conversation. She goes, "Did you see Dan's face get pasty?" I went, I figured the answer was going to be, yes, it's going to be a success. Hold on a second. Yes, Greg?
Russ.
Yes.
Man, I love dogs.
Yes.
I've had some of my own. You're being a real puss about it.
I don't care. You either like me for me or you don't.
Hey, man, I'm lobbying for you. I was there.
Well, then you know what? Then you accept me being a pussy. Either you like the whole package and you're my friend, or you're not.
Hey, you're a great dude, Russ.
All right.
Tell him to say a prayer.
He ain't going to pray for nothing. He's going to pray that his Pabst malt liquor don't run out or whatever the hell he's drinking.
He needs to say a prayer anyway. I'm serious. And Dan, I could be wrong. I told you that, and I'm sorry if I upset you that day, and I told Russ not to ever do me that way again, but you know how he is.
So how do you see Dan's show playing out now?
Russ?
Just stick the knife in a little deeper.
Yeah, what did I just say?
All right. Eddie says we have to break.
Okay.
By the way, Donna, you were right about my boat. You said there was something little wrong with it. There is just something very little. You were right. You were dead on.
What was wrong with it?
It's got one cylinder that's not firing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's no big deal.
Oh, she's sorry about you and your boat, but she calls about my dog and plugs the boat up here.
I did not.
And you know what? She was right about the MRI because I said, well, she's got to go in Friday for an MRI and they're going to scan her brain because they think it's neurological. She goes, it's not in the head.
No.
They scanned the brain and they went, nope, it's perfect. She was adamant about it.
Because that's not where I feel it. See, being an empath, I take on whatever it is, and that's not where I feel it.
How sick does it make you feel when I ask about Dan's show?
Russ Martin.
All right, we got to go.
Okay.
I'll call you MFer.
Okay. Well, somebody is.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you again for your thoughts about my dog.
Anytime. I love you.
I love you, too.
Take care.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
All right. We'll be back. I want everybody to pray for your dog. I have a book signing tomorrow.
There's no correlation. You know better than that. Dawana would never use you to promote that. She wouldn't.
There's the power of prayer. Come to my book signing tomorrow. How do you know about prayer and people getting better?
I've read, there's several published reports on it.
Where?
I don't have the reference in my head.
What did you read?
This particular moment. Just that the power of focused prayer has been proven over and over and over in laboratory situations, even
scientific.
By skeptics, most importantly, because they're trying to disprove it. It's just focused energy. It's not that big of a.
It is that big of a deal. You're talking about people thinking about something and affecting something else.
Correct. Your body's basically made up of energy, and so is the thought.
Well, how does the energy know how to get to my dog?
That is a mystery. I don't know. So I guess that's where faith comes in.
Training Mills in the tollway. Second floor. Third IC unit, left. Second IC unit from the right.
Okay, now we're specific. You can pray for somebody you don't even know where they are.
And how are you going to know if that does any good?
It's not. Well, they've done specific research in test cases.
So they have some people that they let die because they were a test case?
No.
We're going to pray for this guy. Don't pray for this one.
No.
And if this one dies, we'll know it worked.
I will pull out the... I'll find the research tonight, bring it in tomorrow. Don't believe it if you don't want to. It's up to you.
I didn't say I'm not doing it. Okay. I just said I don't know that I buy it. Man, that would suck to be the guy that don't get the prayer.
I'm not sure they did it on terminally ill people.
How else could they do it? Somebody gets prayed for, somebody doesn't. And which means if it works more often than not, then this guy had to die.
I'm not sure they did it on terminally ill people. I'll find out how the tests were conducted. It was several years ago that I read about it. Prayer is one of those things, just like God. You believe in it or you don't. It's your choice. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist just because you don't believe in it. Try not believing in gravity. Dead. Still exists.
That ain't the same thing. There's proof that there's gravity.
Yes. A lot of people will say there's proof there's God and there's proof that prayer works too.
There's no proof there's God. That's why it's called faith.
There you are.
I want to talk about porn.
Okay.
Where did you pull the story up about the fat chick with a $100, was it $1.25?
$100, yeah, between $100 and $125 for these new dolls. I don't even know how to pronounce it. E-M-M-E, Emmy doll.
Is it Emmy or M?
M.
It's that big fat chick that, I think she's on MTV or VH1.
Yeah, her real name's Melissa Miller.
What is it, Eddie? M.
Is it M?
Yeah. She's pretty in the face, but she's a moose. I looked at her website, and you know what? If she was really happy with the way she looked, if you go to her website, most of the stuff she's wearing is black.
Sure.
You wear black so you don't look as fat.
Cover up. She says, no women look like Barbie, about 2% look like traditional models, and the other 98% of real women look like M. She's 5'11".
I love that logic. You know what? Because everybody looks disgusting, I want to look disgusting too. Why strive to be better when only 2% of the people are the way that we should look?
Yeah. They say it can send a positive message about body image.
Screw that. Telling people it's okay to be fat. It ain't okay to be fat. It's disgusting.
This chick's 5'11", 160, wears a size 16. So,
gorgeous in the face. Moose.
Unfortunately, like I said, normal kids can't afford this limited edition collector's item. It's $100 to $125.
So it's only for rich fat kids.
Basically.
Poor white kids.
Need to stick with the Barbie for $20.
Is that all Barbies cost?
Uh-huh. Depends on which one you get and the accessories that come along with it.
How interesting you'd know that.
Yes. I don't have any Barbies.
Not outside.
No, not inside either. I don't have any.
Not the whole doll.
I wonder where my G.I. Joes went. I guess my mom threw them away.
You didn't check your stool?
No, quit it. I never inserted G.I. Joe anywhere.
Not his head.
I don't want to know.
But you take his little arm with a kung fu grip?
No.
Right.
I never did that.
Then you take that thing on his back, then you push up and down to make the kung fu grip grab?
Yeah.
Get a hold of that prostate.
No. Quit it. Never happened.
Okay.
So pray for Russ's dog. Wouldn't it be odd if she got well? Then you just dismiss it as she was going to get well anyway.
I don't know. Right now, it doesn't look like she's going to do well.
Okay.
Because when I went to see her today, she couldn't move. She just laid there. And they gave me some that pasty stuff, and I fed her.
Is she aware that you're there?
I think so, because there were a couple of times she would just like open and close her mouth, and I'm thinking, all right, she's gagging. She's going to die while I'm standing here. I can't wait for that to happen. With a room full of people, doing other stuff.
Right.
And I couldn't figure out what she was doing, and she was biting at the little napkin that I had in my right hand. So I stuck it closer, and she grabbed it and shook at it.
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
She ain't moving. Just because she shakes a napkin doesn't mean she's healed.
Is she on any medication that could keep her from moving?
No, I don't think so. They're giving her everything.
Okay.
Steroids, cortisone, antihistamines.
And they don't have any idea what this could be.
No, just got off the phone with Johnny at Operation Kindness. She called over there and talked to him. They don't have a clue. Now they're checking for the diseases dogs don't even get.
Unbelievable.
So, I have no answer. But we'll see if Tawana's thing works. It's very kind of her to do that. Very coincidental, she had a book signing tomorrow night. 7 o'clock. Barnes & Noble, Cedar Hill. Get her new book, Ghost Talk. Think about my dog when you get a chance. All right. When we do news? About an hour ago?
Yeah.
You got another one in you?
Sure.
I meant news, not a G.I. Joe.
Enough of the G.I. Joes up my thing.
Did you get the ones from the mid-'70s with the fake beards on?
Oh, I remember that.
That feels good. All right, 6:19. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. All right. A horse pulling an Amish buggy apparently got spooked, sending the buggy into a pond and drowning two of the family members. The Miller family, 2 parents and 7 children.
Right.
What? 2 parents and 7 children traveling into town. This was just outside New York. The horse apparently got spooked. The buggy went off the roadway into the pond. And also at Holtway, Pennsylvania, a van plowed into a horse and buggy on 2-lane bridge over...
Spook, leave.
What was that for?
You said the horse got spooked.
No.
Spook, leave.
Got over the Susquehanna River late Sunday, critically injuring 6 members of the Amish family. They got like 9 people in these horses and buggies.
Spook, leave.
Spooked, okay.
Did you go to the state fair this year?
No.
That's what Big Tex was saying.
No, it was not. It was not. Pointing the way out. A highly decorated police officer.
And if they were going out the wrong way?
Spook, it's wrong. A highly decorated police officer who used to visit schools dressed as McGruff the crime dog is now accused of using the internet to seek sexual encounters with children. Corporal James Davis was indicted by a grand jury on charges of child endangerment, attempted sexual assault, and official misconduct. Prosecutors said one telephone call Davis made to a person he thought was a teen while he was on the internet. Actually, he thought was a 13-year-old teen, was actually a detective in the Ocean County Sheriff's Office. Scientists have found that men are more likely than women to be telling the truth when they say, "Not tonight, darling, I've got a headache." A team of German researchers have begun to investigate the phenomenon of sexual headaches. They've discovered that it's 3 times more likely to happen to men. Headache usually comes on suddenly right around the point of orgasm and can be very severe. Former cheerleader filed civil negligence lawsuit against her former coaches and teammates at her high school after being injured during a routine workout a couple years ago. Amber Jamison filed suit because the fellow cheerleaders negligently failed to catch her during a routine September 21st. The lawsuit, which seeks damages of at least $15,000, alleges that the cheerleading squad was not properly trained to execute such a maneuver. They didn't catch her. And 32-year-old Michael Basallo of Indiana was convicted last week of giving sex to a chicken. Last year, Basallo stole a chicken from a small farm, tucked its head under its wing so it would fall asleep, then drove it to a motel room where he may have lit some candles and put on some nice music. The bird unfortunately died.
Why would a chicken go to sleep if you stick its head under the wing?
I don't know that.
You know that, eh?
No.
Oh.
That's what it
So that makes him go to sleep?
Tucked its head under its wing.
How do you get a chicken in here? And let's see.
So it would fall asleep.
Yeah.
The bird died from extremely deviant lovemaking. And his guy will be in jail for about 10 years.
It's funny. If they're alive, it's against the law. But if you go to Kroger and get a dead one, nobody cares. Why is that?
Because it's not assault of an animal. At that point, it's meat.
Assault of food.
Assault of food. Correct.
Why would you want to do a chicken? I think that was Larry Flint. He said that was his first sexual experience, was banging a chicken.
I don't know.
Then they can make you an egg sandwich.
I have no idea. I don't even know where you would...
I would just never... First of all, the whole egg thing is weird. But to look at a chicken and go, nasty.
Dress it up a little teddy. Oh, God.
Put lipstick. We've talked about that before, haven't we?
Yes.
Putting lipstick on the beak?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the attraction.
Maybe you have to get to know him. maybe we're being too superficial. Maybe talk to him for a while.
Drive him to the motel like you did.
Yeah, I like that, the candles. Mm-hmm. But its little head under its wing.
It's disgusting. There's news.
But, I mean, how many times do you have to be on the farm and you look at all the different animals and you finally pick the chicken and you just look at it and you go, nasty. All right, I'm done.
Making the sheep jealous. All right, there's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
And now, back to the Russ Martin Show with J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, associate producer Eddie Boyd, and Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
All right, let's go ahead and do one more check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks, White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Just Brakes. It's a little bit misty outside, so you get some accidents. Northbound I-35, Simmons after Regal Row. There's an accident blocking the left lane. Center lane is partially blocked by a flatbed that has hit a car. That's causing a back up to 183. Southbound, 75 Central at 635. There's an accident blocking the right lane. That one causing a backup to Collins. Southbound I-35, Simmons at Oak Lawn. There's an accident blocking the right center lane. In Fort Worth, northbound I-35, the North Freeway at Meacham Boulevard. There's an accident involving a horse trailer causing a backup to 28th Street. And finally in Ellis County, here's a pickup truck went off the highway northbound I-45 at mile marker 262. That's just causing a minor delay. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. It's a bumper crop of fun and excitement when you play Harvest Moon, the new scratch game for the Texas Lottery. You can win up to $25,000. Play Harvest Moon today. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM White Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Color radar shows most of the showers have moved off to the northeast. Another line kind of developing to the west of us, though. May get some more showers off and on throughout the evening. 54 for the overnight low, going to be partly sunny, and 71 tomorrow. We have 62 degrees right now at the Talk That Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. Hold on, somebody sent me an email where that Barnes & Noble is. Barnes & Noble's Route 67 and Beltline. South side of Beltline. So, when you're done praying for my dog, feel free to stop by and see Dewana tomorrow night at, what'd she say, 8?
8 o'clock, yes.
For her big book signing. Barnes & Noble. After the pet prayer.
Oh, at the same time. Pray on the way.
Pray there with Dewana. Mm-hmm. Pray for her book sales while you're at it.
No.
Just hit everybody. Why pray for just me and my dog? Oh, I got a couple of packages today.
Yes?
How would I do with it? I lose it? Damn. Ah. See these boxers?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Russell Johnson, the professor.
Very nice.
What's that right there on the front?
Oh. Somebody touching it.
Yeah. Somebody don't shake enough. Look how low down the shorts it is, too.
I don't want to know. That's something I just don't want to know.
So, for the big auction that we're going to have, I don't know. I think it's in a month or so. Big charity auction. We have Russell Johnson's underwear. Anybody else's underwear come in last week when I was gone?
I didn't get any, Eddie.
I
have one pair.
Who is it?
Al Brumley's. He didn't really autograph them. I can run them by an autograph.
Why didn't he sign them?
There's a big stain in the back.
There is not.
I swear to you.
Where are they?
They're on my desk. Let me go get them.
Yeah. I got to see how big his underwear are. How big his underwear is. Yes. That's one.
Yes.
Then we got these. Blue jean cutoffs.
From?
Dawn Wells.
Oh.
Marianne.
Very nice.
Let's see if they're new. Damn.
Oh.
She didn't wear them. Try the backside. I don't care how old she is, just to know that Marianne wore these.
Yeah. And she signed them?
Yep, right there in the back pocket. Love Marianne. Dawn Wells. Take them out of the bag.
That's how they came.
You haven't taken them out?
He tossed them to me earlier, and then he told me what they were.
How do you know there's a stain then if you haven't taken them out?
He told me. I said, did you autograph them? He said, kind of. And I said, what do you mean, kind of? And then he went through the whole, it's specially marked.
All right, get the Lysol. You know what? While you're over there, grab me a bottle. Grab me the one with the cork. That's my favorite.
Cork.
Just give me the Lysol. All right. Maybe I took the one with the cork home. It was a rough weekend. All right. Everybody's shirts.
You want me to go get you some gloves out of the kit?
Great idea. Yes. Surgical gloves will be perfect. We'll wait. I bet these are monsters.
Yes.
Because you saw how big he was. He couldn't get into that Santa. He barely got into the Santa outfit last, was it last year? Yeah. No, it was earlier this year.
Earlier this year.
Because we missed Christmas. When he put it on to deliver that bike to that crippled Cody kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was going to yank them down and they were too tight. He had panty lines in the Santa outfit. That's tight. We'll just wait on Dan and the surgical gloves. Because knowing Brumley, he'd have dropped off a baby Ruth in these just to ook me. And I don't mean a candy bar.
I know.
Let me poke on it to see if there's any
solid.
Ugh.
It may need an MRI. Scan it.
That's right. Bring my dog back up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus.
I've been trying to use the show to forget about it. You keep bringing it back up. And then DeWanna call. Ooh, there's something in there.
Evidently, we have used them all.
We only used a pair.
They may only keep 1 or 2 pair in there. There's none in the kit.
All right.
I did bring you a couple of antibacterial wipes, so you can just clean up after.
Okay, let's open these and set these aside. Set this one right here. Okay. And this one right here. Okay. All right. Everyone, shirts over your face.
Good to go.
You sure?
I'm ready to go.
All right, here we go. We will now open the Brumley shorts. They are now out of the wrapper. We don't have any tongs or anything, do we? All right.
Like a pencil or something.
Yeah, give me that. I'll just poke around at it. Hold on. Wait.
I'll put it away.
Jesus, Junkie! Oh, damn!
Got it on board. Get it off of there.
Use the bag. Don't use the
No, we
bag.
need a new control board.
Wait. Oh. I don't know if that's... I'm dizzy. I don't know if that's real or not.
Here, use this paper. Pick it up with that.
I feel like I'm picking up dog crap.
I think I'd rather pick up dog crap.
Seriously.
Why would he do that?
Because look at all the crap I've done to him. Oh. You don't think he's going to give me shorts without grunt in it?
Seriously.
Eddie, hand me that magic marker. I need something to scoop it.
At least it's dry.
Well, then you come get it.
No. Don't roll it around.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm just going to have to pick it up.
This is...
I'm close. Oh, it just rolled.
It's gonna roll.
Eddie, bring the trash can, put it right here. All right, it's in. All right, go set that in Rob's office. Here. Take the grunt wrappers with it. Hold on, let me see. I can see what size these are without.
Damn. Ow.
My Lord.
There's a stain in the front.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Look how big those are.
Doesn't say what size.
And they stretch, too.
Yeah. And I bet they do when he's got them on. They are 46 to 48. I call BS. I don't think these are his. Because don't they make underwear bigger than that?
Oh, I would hope so.
Let's see how big they stretch. Let me stretch it this way. No, there's no way he got into these. He's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe those are from when he was a teenager.
He was born. That's his first diaper. All right, Eddie. There. You're welcome. Break again? Please. All right. Wait. What is it, Max?
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
I've been listening to y'all for a long time. I really like y'all's show.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've reached an all-time low, man. Y'all playing with a turd on the air.
What do you want me to do? Leave it on the console?
Oh, man.
Huge.
He actually sent you a turd?
A turd inside his pants.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can see you hated the bit. What? Where'd you find it?
Somebody sent me a link. Global Consciousness Project.
Is it some kind of
from Purdue University?
Religious? Oh, is it Purdue?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
It's kind of hard to read. Global Consciousness Project takes this possibility as a starting point for a speculation that such fields generated by individual consciousness would interact and combine and ultimately have a global presence. And it goes on and on. Several pages. They began recording data August 1998. It has grown to more than 50 sites around the world, each generating and reporting second-by-second data. Anyway, that's it.
So by sitting there and hoping somebody gets better, they get better.
You don't hope. It's a concentrated, focused energy.
Well, that's hoping.
No, it's not hoping. Hoping's just a casual thought. This is specific.
How long do you gotta hope?
Like, for instance, when you're driving to work.
Right.
Do you just hope we have a good show, or do you pray? Point made. I'm asking.
You are a big...
Sorry.
The biggest one I could think. I've never seen one bigger than you.
All right.
Because that's what you are.
Really? Sorry. Anyway, so there's the data.
Oh, is this a link? Is it PLIM.org?
Right. Here's results. Okay, at the bottom of the page you can find results. Frequently asked questions.
What effect, and let's see, his prayer and study on life of twins. How does that? I'm telling you, that's a raw deal because somebody gets prayed for and somebody doesn't.
I really thought, and I didn't want to bring this up until I had proof, that they did this on, like, plants. Like, they take one plant and pray for it and pay attention to it, and the other one...
Like a GM plant?
Ignore. No, like... Yeah. Daimler Chrysler, they don't pay attention to that one.
Right.
General Motors, they... No, this is...
Well, here's one. It says, does prayer affect plant seeds? In a study on germinating seeds done by Dr. Franklin Lohr, or Lair, or whatever, Presbyterian minister and scientist, the objective was to see in a controlled experiment what effect prayer had over living and seemingly non-living matter. Blah, 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 blah. It's another experiment. Prayers of... what is it? Vegetation? Halt to germinate. Okay. All right, fine.
Certainly worth a try. Don't cost nothing.
I guess not. Do we have time to play this, Eddie?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. O'Malley, I need one person for Could the Answer Be C, if you would, please. Oh, do we actually have an open for this now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's time to get lucky and play the game that even a mutant mongoloid monkey could win. Let's play Could the Answer Be C? And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right, Daniel. Daniel, what are we playing for today?
Well, we're playing for a copy of Spider-Man on DVD and a 4-pack of passes to see a special showing of Spider-Man Halloween night at the Cinemark Movie Theater in Plano. Compliments of TriStar Pictures.
All right. Let's get our contestant on the phone. Sean, welcome. Damn. You there, Sean?
Yeah.
All right, crap. We got one of those echoing lines. What do you do for a living?
Nothing right now.
Are you seriously out of work?
Yeah.
What did you do before?
I was in surveying.
You were in what?
Surveying. Land surveying.
Okay, got it. All right, here's the way this is going to work. I'm going to ask you several questions, and you have to get every one of them right.
All right.
To win a fabulous prize back. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Question number 1. Remarking that $5 million was too much to pay an ex-girlfriend to keep quiet, Michael Jordan said few things were worth that kind of money. In fact, only one thing came to mind was A, another chance to play in the NBA, B, a script good enough to earn him an Oscar, or C, to have someone gouge out his eyes instead of watching a middle-aged man kiss Mike Reno on stage.
I'm going to go with B on that one.
Eddie, my dog's sick. Cut me some slack.
You said not to write what did I tell you questions.
I don't know what that means.
You specifically forbade me to write any Mike Reno what did I tell you questions.
But you forgot about could the
answer be C?
Yes.
All right. Play the little dodgeball game. All right, Sean, here's the next one. Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys says that he believes in UFOs. He said there are too many unexplained things in the universe like A, water being discovered on faraway worlds, B, solar systems like ours existing in other universes, or C, Dan Lewis thinking he can do his own show.
It'd be C.
Next one. Authorities say that exotic animals are being sought as family pets now more than ever, mainly because A, people have become bored with dogs and cats, B, men believe the bigger the pet, the more manly they are, and C, now that squirrels can talk, everybody wants one. By the way, how's the show coming, Dan?
It's doing fairly well.
Did you tape a demo yet with your squirrels?
No.
Okay.
I've taped some stuff, but nothing that...
nothing for Bob to hear yet?
Right.
Okay. All right. Next one. Saddam Hussein said that the U.S. will never overthrow his regime. For one thing, they will never be able to A, deny his popularity, B, get the coalition back together, or C, he's had the tongue removed from the camel that told all his secrets. Yes. Drew Barrymore says that she wants to remake The Wizard of Oz. She thinks that it's time for A, making wholesome movies that everyone can enjoy, B, she's always wanted to do a musical, C, it seemed the next logical step after marrying Tom Green. A Hummer is A, the top-selling off-road vehicle, B, a military transport vehicle, C, what Russ was getting in the backseat of the limo in front of Eddie's Sunday school teaching one.
C.
Now, did I actually get that?
At the point that I turned around, that's what was happening.
Oh, I thought I just did her.
No.
Well, don't ask me to remember.
Just what I'm saying. I mean, at the point that I looked back, there was bobbing going on and you were relaxing.
Okay. Next one. Halloween is right around the corner, and one of the biggest selling costumes to radio personalities is A, drunken pimp, B, a pumpkin head costume, C, a large squirrel wearing headphones. Is that the finisher?
Yes.
I bet it's not. Renee Seiler is leaving Channel 11 News to become a network anchor on CBS. She said that she's not worried about failing because A, you can't fail if you don't try. B, the national exposure is worth it. C, she should be able to get another job since 105.3 seems to give anyone who asks for their own show. C. I read that right?
Yes.
Okay. A few more. What's the score so far, JD?
So far, he's got them all.
Okay, good. A recent discovery in the Middle East may reaffirm Christians' faith. Church leaders believe it's just in time for A, stopping the total collapse of civilization, B, to halt the quick spread of Islamic beliefs, or C, counteract the Antichrist getting his own talk show.
C.
That's an F.O., Eddie. That's a funny one. And finally, Kmart officials said that they have resurrected and are ready for a grand opening. The only thing they are worried about is A, the economy is still too weak. B, not having enough stores open by Christmas. Hold on. Or C, they hired Dan to appear at the grand opening.
It'd be C.
See, I told you that wasn't a finisher. All right. How many did he get, Ryan?
He got them all.
Well, tell him what he's got, Daniel.
Well, congratulations. You win a copy of Spider-Man on DVD and a 4-pack of passes to see a special showing of Spider-Man Halloween night at the Cinemark Movie Theater in Plano. Compliments of TriStar Pictures. Even if you don't win, you can meet me at the Best Buy in Plano at Parker and 75 at 10:30 Thursday night, Halloween night. And you can be one of the first in line to purchase Spider-Man on DVD at midnight. You'll also have some cool Spider-Man prizes, as well as an appearance by Spider-Man himself.
Get out.
Yeah, Spider-Man's going to be there.
Toby Keith? What's his name?
Tobey Maguire, and it's not that guy. It's a Spider-Man costume.
Ah, screw job.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Of all people.
What?
Of all people to wig out.
Oh, after hearing the show Friday?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you have a girlfriend? At first, I didn't know what she was talking about, because it was on my voicemail. And then she goes, my mom heard the show today. You have a girlfriend. Well, didn't you find the exit door quick?
Really?
I don't think she and I had a chance to have the shut up conversation yet. I can't remember. Oh, we did have the conversation because the chick we're talking about,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
was the one telling me about herself. I like this and I like that and I like to do this and I plan on going back to this. Do you want to ask me any questions? No. What do you like? Quiet. Let's have some.
You.
Why aren't you married or dating somebody? Because most chicks can't handle what goes on the show. They can't separate the show from reality. That becomes a problem. And then what does she do? She doesn't even hear it. Her mom hears it. And then she calls me wigging out. Why didn't you help me? I guess you're just a player.
That didn't take long.
Mm-mm.
They can't separate it. They just can't.
Well, first, she didn't even hear it. Hit her.
I got you.
She didn't hear it on her own.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom told her. Probably as big a nut as she is.
Ooh. We can officially say goodbye to her now.
Say goodbye to her already.
I know. Sometimes we say goodbye and leave the door open.
Mm-mm. Because if they do it once, they'll do it again. Well, it all sounds so real. That's why we're the number one show. Because we can take fake stuff and make it sound real. I swear it's fake. I swear. Dan, swear to Jesus for me.
Swear to Christ, it's real.
Nah, man. We're out talking. Dan, it's all fake, isn't it? Swear to God. Because that don't mean nothing to Dan.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go. Oh, it's after 7. Once again, I apologize to the Miss Show. Well, today could have been a lot worse on the air.
It was a great day.
Considering somebody close to me is near death.
Let's hope not.
Well, I'm hoping not, but I can't do anything about it.
Pray.
What do you think I've been doing for the past 4 days?
I know what you've been doing.
Do you think looking at porn negates the prayer?
No, not at all.
Because I thought about that. I thought, while I'm praying for my dog, maybe I should give up porn. Because maybe God looks down and goes, I was going to save your dog's life. But now that you're looking at, chicks sharing things.
No.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Good.
Not drinking alcohol, that'll kill your dog. Just kidding.
She was gone a long time ago. Huh?
Just kidding.
I still think when you break it down, anybody that's had a pet, if they're going to be with you for 10, 15 years, whatever you spend to keep them alive, that's a pretty good investment.
Yeah.
Because just having pets around, that elongates, lengthens your life.
True.
Then you can drink more when you're shortening it.
It's a balance.
Keep it even.
Yeah, that's what dogs are good for. Dogs let you drink. By stretching your life out and whatever you're cutting off by drinking, it's a balance. God bless dogs. Yes. Well, I hope she makes it too, because if she doesn't, I'm going to be off another day this week. Mm-hmm.
Any reaction at all from Abby? At all?
I don't think she notices.
Okay, I don't know.
It's only been a couple of months.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's been more of an irritant. I don't know. No, all weekend she did the normal stuff. Laid around, slept, licked her snatch. Unless that's her way of dealing with it.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because that would get my mind off of it.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Daniel.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get the studio audience, to make a donation to the Listener Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. The Russ Martin Show Police and Firefighter poster is now available for purchase. For more information, just go to russmartin.com and click on News. Design of the Russ Martin Show poster by Junebug Graphics, junebuggraphics.com, and printing courtesy the Imaging Bureau, imagingbureau.com. To email us during the show and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news director's links and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, go to eddieboyd.com. My website is now online. You can find that at danlewis.net. For information about the rest of the station, go to 1053fmtalk.com.
When dogs are licking themselves, seriously, they're actually just cleaning, right?
Yes.
Good. That's what I'm going to use if I ever get caught.
That worked for you.
All right, 7:10, The Miss Show is up next. We'll see you guys tomorrow.